Hi everyone. I know I've been gone for a while. I've had several tests the last few weeks and projects and all that fun stuff that's kind of consumed my life, and so I didn't really have time for vlogging. But it's been about a month since I made a Things I Like video, so I thought today would be the perfect day to make another one. So here we go. For music, I'm actually going to recommend a band this time. It's probably my favorite band, and I've kind of been addicted to listening to them a lot lately because in one of my classes we've been talking about the recording industry, and we've been talking about like older music, and so it's kind of gotten me in that mindset, and the band is the Beatles. If you haven't been living under a rock your whole life, you've probably heard of the Beatles. I've known about the Beatles for a really long time, but I didn't actually really start listening to them until I think my freshman year of high school, and I really wanted some new music to listen to, so I asked my dad if I could borrow some of his CDs, and he had a lot of Beatles CDs, and I was like, he likes these guys a lot, maybe I should try listening to them, and then the obsession began. I had a really hard time picking out a movie because honestly I can't remember the last time I saw a new movie. As far as, you know, watching things goes, I've been watching TV shows on Netflix, so I haven't really been watching movies lately, and I didn't realize that until I was trying to plan this video, and so now I just kind of want to watch a movie, so I think I'm going to do that tonight. But nonetheless, I told myself I had to pick one, so I decided that in the spirit of the new Die Hard movie, I would recommend the previous 4 Die Hard movies. I really like the Die Hard movies. I think my favorite so far is probably the 3rd one. Bruce Willis is awesome, but then I also really like the 1st one because Alan Rickman. Can't not like Alan Rickman. I haven't seen the new movie yet, but I'm really excited to see it, and I plan to see it, if not this weekend, the one after that, because they can't take it away until I see it. So I have to see it soon, and I'm very excited about it. For TV show, I'm actually going to talk about a show that recently ended within like the last month. It's probably one of my top 3 favorite shows, and that's Private Practice. It's a series by Shonda Rhimes. I know I've talked about another one of her shows in this video series before, Scandal. But Private Practice, out of all of her shows, was always my favorite. It's actually a spin-off of the show Grey's Anatomy, which I also really love, and it follows one of the characters, Addison, and she's an OBGYN, and she goes from working at this hospital that they have on Grey's Anatomy to working in a private practice, hence the name of the show. I really loved the character. The storylines were beautiful, both medically and personal, and I was really sad when it ended. It went off at the end of January, I can't remember the exact day, and I really liked the way they ended it. I thought this would be good to recommend because it did just end, so if you haven't seen it before, now you can watch the whole series and fall in love with the characters just like I did. For books, I'm actually going to recommend one that I'm currently reading, that I have been currently reading for a while now, but like I said at the beginning, I've had a lot of school stuff going on that's kind of consumed my life, so I haven't been reading a whole lot. But the book is High Society by Allie Carter. I wanted to read this book because I really love her other series, the Gallagher Girl series, I think that's how you pronounce it, that's about teenage spies, and this one's actually about a teenage girl whose dad is like, he like steals things for a living, and it's really interesting. I'm not very far into it, I'm only that far into it, but it's really good, and when I have time to read again, I look forward to finishing this because I think the 3rd one just came out, so there are 3 books now, and there's also a book, a very short book that ties this series with her other series, and I want to read that too. So, but this is really good so far, and I definitely recommend this along with her other books. For food, I'm going to recommend something that may or may not sound either strange or disgusting to you. It's something I eat that's fairly good for you. It has protein and along with other things, and that is bananas and peanut butter. Basically, the way I eat it is I take a banana and I slice it into a bowl, and then I put 2 spoonfuls of peanut butter, which is about the serving size, and mash it together and then eat it. Yeah, I know it sounds kind of weird, but it's actually really, really good. Someone that my mom works with actually recommended it to her, and then she recommended it to me, and I didn't want to try it at first, and then I thought, well, why not? And I did, and it's actually really good. Plus, it's not too bad for you. I know that peanut butter is not the healthiest thing in the world, but it does have protein, and that's good. And then bananas are obviously good for you because of fruit. So, if you're looking for a fairly healthy snack, I recommend it. I've had a bit of an obsession lately with a certain video game that came out, I think, almost 10 years ago. It's on PlayStation 2, and that game is Kingdom Hearts. It's really no surprise that I'm addicted to this game as much as I love Disney, but back when I first got it, I sucked even more at video games than I do now, and so I got stuck and gave up, because that's what I did. And a couple weeks ago, actually it was only like a week ago, I decided that I wanted to give it another go, because my PlayStation 2 is the only gaming system I have here besides my Nintendo DS, and yeah, and the rest was history. I'm very addicted to it. I have a problem, I admit it, and it's really fun. So if you haven't played this game before and you're as big a Disney fanatic as I am, you should play this game. There are also many other versions of Kingdom Hearts. I know there's a Kingdom Hearts 2, also on PlayStation 2. Probably other older consoles too, I'm not too sure. And I have it, I plan on playing it as soon as I finish this first one. There are several on the DS. I think a new one just came out for the 3DS, which I don't have one of those, unfortunately, so I can't play that one. But there's several ways to play one of the Kingdom Hearts games if you're interested. For miscellaneous, I'm going to talk about something that I've mentioned on my channel before. Most of you probably know that I am a My Little Pony fan, and usually when you're a fan of something, you like to collect certain merchandise to go along with your likeness. And one of the things that I collect for My Little Pony is the blind bag ponies. They sell these at Walmart and I think Target as well. And several other places too, I'm sure. But more current new ones that are out, the bags look like this. At Walmart they're almost $2 a piece. They're like $1.96 or something like that. And they come with a mystery pony, which look like this. These are some of the ones I have. The current ones are like see-through, and then their mane isn't. This is Fluttershy. She's one of the main ones. And then I have some of the random characters they pick out. And the new ones actually have the Wonderbolts, which if you know My Little Pony, you know that they're pretty awesome. And then they also come with the trading card that goes with the character that kind of looks like this, so that way you can kind of keep track of your collection. It's just something that I like to pick up like a bag or two whenever I go to Walmart for groceries. They're really cute and they're really easy to collect. It's really easy to get addicted to collecting them because you end up wanting them all, so it's also kind of bad for my pocketbook, but I'm gonna try not to get too into it this time so I don't spend too much money. But yeah. And so yeah, that's really all I have for you today. I have a couple other video ideas in mind that I want to do hopefully this weekend if I have time. If not, spring break's coming up and I'll have plenty of time then, so yay. Let me know if you are into any of the things I told you about, or if you have any recommendations for me that I might be able to include next time. So I'm gonna go. I'm doing laundry right now and I probably have work I need to be doing. Who am I kidding? I'm gonna go play Kingdom Hearts. So I'm gonna go do that. So, bye and DFTBA!